Hey, good morning. My name is Will Brehm, realtor, father, investor. Today I wanted to go over the big why and your monetary reasons for getting to your big why. I happen to be an agent at Keller Williams, Doylestown, and I was blessed in hearing something early on in my career, which was envisioning yourself 5 years in the future and setting a goal around that. And what I found to be amazing was, as a new agent 5 years ago, I shot for a really high goal. And what happened was, over time, I started to achieve it, which was amazing. And so I wanted to shoot this video as a way to say, hey, I shouldn't be the only one to benefit from this. I want to benefit you as well, and kind of walk through the exercise. It was really neat because it was enlightening for me to be able to fully envision that and then have it come true. So what's next? How far could this go? I'll let you know in the next 5 years. But for now, just kind of wanted to like the big why. This is what gets you up in the morning. This keeps you going. I will say that this is helpful. So on that 5-year trajectory, day one, and then getting out here to year 5, in the middle here, I found magic in that as real estate agents, we have to lead generate and get people to know us. We have to then work on getting them to like us and trust us so that we can do business. And so what I found was, in those early days, I was kind of all over the place as far as lead gen, open houses, phone calls, random stuff, just trying everything to figure out, where do I fit? What works for me? And what I realized after I set my 5-year goal was less of this craziness and more of a focus on, I know I need to be calling apartment buildings and having conversations with them and calling homeowners and specific homeowners, right? They've been in their house for a period of time and not just this crazy chasing idea after idea. Shiny objects, I think this is also referred to as. I chase the shiny object here, and then I'm here, and I'm here, and I'm here. And it's like, you drive yourself bonkers doing that. What happened in this time here is this has narrowed my focus on my lead gen. So I'm talking to other investors and their goals, and I have them set out their 5-year goal. Because when I was doing my 5-year, I want my passive income to equal my expenses. Right, and so that's my big why. And why? Because then I get to vacation and play with my kids and not have to worry about anything because I have the passive income to cover my expenses. It's like beautiful. It's amazing. Anyway, the point of this smaller ripple in this 5-year plan is that this made me focus. So focusing on investor clients who are looking to build portfolios to do the same thing. We're just on the same trajectory. So my phone calls became very targeted in that I'm looking for the same things you're looking for, and I already run the numbers. So maybe I've passed on a deal, but I'm bringing it to you because it makes more sense from your investment lens. Everyone's different. Everyone's got a different idea of what they want. But as a result, I've developed a deal flow. So I now have deals every day that I'm looking at, and I'm either doing them or passing them or finding ways to do them with others. And so this just becomes tremendously focusing on your efforts on 20% to get the 80% result. It's true leverage, right? Focusing on the few tasks you need to do to get to the big 80%. Right? With my big rocks, making those phone calls and following up with investor clients and keeping them informed of what's happening, keeping an eye on interest rates, and just being their consultant. Very simple. So I wanted to move then to like the additional piece of the wavy line here, which is this help when you're focused on this, it also takes out that monotony of day-to-day activity or the grind, and becomes, I'm headed here. I don't have time to complain about the activity. I'm headed here. So it keeps you motivated to keep going every day. And I've written the compound effect, that I won't let my today ruin my tomorrow. Meaning I had a bad day, lead generation went horribly, I'm still gonna do it. Having a bad day, I'm still gonna do it. Because it's gotta get done, and I'm going to do it, and it'll help me get here. We gotta do what we don't wanna do sometimes. Sorry. But yeah, this makes it here. This makes it amazing. So here's what I want to do here is I want to make sure that you have an opportunity to do what I did. And so for me, what happened was I sat down with a piece of paper, and I like just maybe you sit down with a piece of paper, sit down and just think about 5 years from now, what do I want? What do I want to be doing? What does my life look like? Financial freedom, flexibility to do what I want, when I want, travel whenever I want, do cool trips with the kids. All right, how do I get there? Right? Does that become, I need to buy rental properties? Do I need to buy into an investment fund or a syndication deal? Do I need to build a real estate team that then leverages me out of the business and I'm running a business? All questions you can ask and definitely figure out on your own. But it definitely gets to a point here where you need to get this number, or whatever number, rather, path you want to go down to hit the number that you need to hit in order to make your life the way you want it. Life by design. That comes down to what path you decide to go down. I'm going to ask if anyone, and so after you're done the exercise of visualizing where you are in 5 years, I want to make sure that we have an opportunity to come back and ask questions. Now, I know this is a recorded video, but I want to encourage you to, drop in the comment section. What was your big takeaway? What was a aha moment, light bulb moment that was like, oh, if I were doing this differently or thinking about this differently, could I, in fact, be there? How do I get where I want to be? And that's what I want to challenge you to as you're thinking about your 5 years and what you're doing. You're relaxing in a hammock on the beach. God bless you. But drop that in the comment section, because I want to respond, interact with you, because my big why is definitely playing with my kids, having the flexibility to coach their teams, being able to do cool trips, being able to just enjoy life at life pace and at my pace, so that I don't have to be running like a chicken constantly. I think any other parents out there can relate to running kids everywhere and not having a break, and you're one soccer field to the next, if you will, day in and day out. Gets to be a lot. And then you got your work to do, and you got this responsibility. Anyhow, hit me in the comment section. I want to hear your takeaways on this, and look forward to seeing you at some point in the future.